Everyone, welcome to Cook and Bake with Samir. Today I'm going to bake a special cake. This is something that you can do quickly and it doesn't take a lot of time. I'm doing an upside down pineapple cake, but using almond flour. So it's going to completely different. So it's going to be gluten free. So it'll be completely different than any the other cakes that you will make that could rise and all that. I'm using fresh pineapple. We'll talk about the ingredients if you're going to use canned and all the other items. So I'm going to start with what I need from the pineapple because I'm also going to boil part of it because I'm going to smush them and I'm going to puree them to put them inside the pineapple cake mixture itself or the batter. All right, so let me show you how I cut up the pineapple. I don't have also one of those coating thingies. We had one and I broke it. So, all right. So I start by cutting the top, and also I like to cut the bottom. So first, what we want to do really is get rid of this outer skin, out of the outer shell. So we're just going to go it's really not difficult. We're just going to go like this all the way around. Be careful with your hands and everything. Use a good sharp knife too. It makes things a lot faster and a lot easier. And then we'll turn it around to look on the other side to see how it is. There we go. It's almost done. See how quickly it is? It's not difficult. And you could see we have a little bit on the bottom here. I'm just going to go quickly sideways here. And there, it's done. One little more piece. So what I'm going to do with all these is quickly here, put them in a bag that I have over here. All right, now that we have our board clean and we have our pineapple, now if I wasn't going to need some circles out of these pineapples to put them inside on the pineapple cake, or I could even still use pieces if I wanted. So what I'm going to do is cut about 2 inches here of this, and I'm going to leave it to the side. If I had the quarter, I would quarter it here, but I'm going to, we'll show you what I'm going to do. But with this, I cut it in at least 4 slices here, and I'm going to go sideways. Whoops, let's go this here. I'm going to go this way, then this way again. Now I've taken out the center core. See, easy. And then this, we can cut it differently. What I need is to come out juice from the pineapple is about 1 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, or the juice from the pineapple. So even if I don't use all this, I'm going to, then we can cut it and then you can eat it later on its own. But that's you see how simple and easy it is to cut up a pineapple. So imagine if we wanted to make this, make it into slices for the guest to eat. There we go. See? Done. This part here, really about 1 3/4 cups of pineapple pieces. So I'm going to make 2 cups of pineapple pieces to try to come up with 1 1/4 cup of the juices. All right. And what I'm going to do is I have a pan over there that I'm going to use and simmer them for about a half hour so they can soften up and puree better for us. And I'll come back and show you how we're going to line up the pan and everything. Okay. Okay. I want to show you how much water I put in there. I really didn't measure of cups wise, but you could see I needed to cover them. So I'm going to put them first, just to simmer them for about a half hour. So I'm going to put them at first at medium. If I see it starting to boil, I'll turn it down to medium low. But here, let me show you how I'm going to core this with a knife. Just going to cut. I should have used the smaller one, but it's okay. There, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going to have pieces over there, not really round ones, because I didn't have that tool. But we are improvising. But what we want is, if this was going to be a circle, uh, I need it thin. I don't. We don't. Just like if you were purchasing the canned ones. So there, I broke it. I should have used a smaller knife to cut through the circle there. But it's okay. There, we improvise. It's going to taste the same. It's going to look great as well. Again, if you're using canned uh, pineapple, you're going to need two cans. I would use one of the cans to puree, and maybe you want to also put it in there on the stove for about a half hour, so you can so they can become softer. So all right, so here I have about a is this an 8 inch, about an 8 inch square pan. I buttered the bottom. I put a parchment paper and I buttered the parchment paper. I did not use the spray, you could, but I used real butter there. So since I did not have the circles, I'm going to improvise and put pineapple on the bottom of the whole pan. Uh, it's not going to look as pretty probably as the circles, but we're all okay with that. Exactly. That's what I think. Yep. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. There we go. So I'm going to, again, line it up here real quick. See if we need to cut up more, we can. If not, we'll need to cut up just a little tad more here. Okay. All right. Oh, the fresh pineapple smells really, really good. It's very nice. So I lined it up. Again, if you had circles or if you were using a circle pan, really it's about the same ingredients we're going to have. All right, since we have that ready, I'm going to start my oven at 325. We're going to bake it for 40 minutes. But I'll cut these up, put them in a container, and we'll get the batter going. You'll see how quick and easy it is. All right. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget to subscribe. And here are our delicious and beautiful cut up fresh pineapples. So let's cover them up and put them in the refrigerator for eating at another time. So what I have here, uh, just a little over 10 minutes and our pineapples will be ready. So in the meantime, I started my oven at 325. We're going to bake it for 40 minutes. And also, uh, I have 6 eggs over here. Salt and pepper, okay? Wait. Wrong dish. Sorry. Uh, but I'm going to pre-whisk them, so we don't have to worry about. We're doing everything like by whisks and things like this. So I like to use a fork, maybe because I've gotten used to using a fork when I'm whisking eggs since I was a kid. So there, look at that. See how quick? They're good. They're all ready to be added into the mixture when we are ready. Put it here. Okay, our pineapples have been simmering for a half hour there. So I'm going to put it into the blender over here. Again, I want about a cup and a quarter, even if it's a cup and a half. And I'm not going to throw away the water yet, just in case I need any of it. But probably had about 2 cups of fresh pineapple in here. And again, if you are using canned pineapple, you will need the whole can here, and you can cut them up, or you can buy pureed ones. So there are so many different options if you're buying canned, but I really wanted to do the the fresh ones for the flavor will be great. All right, let's make a smoothie. Let's check. Mm. Oh, love the flavor. Love the smell over there. Yes. Actually, this has a measuring thing. It's about 2 cups. I don't have to measure. I can go like that. There. There we have, I have about a cup and a half in there. I wanted that on purpose. So, okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add our cup of sugar. If you want it a little sweeter, you can put a cup and a quarter, but a cup is good. So I'm going to take the whisk and melt them together over here. Mix them up really well. It's very simple. Really, the longest time that it takes is waiting on the pineapples, but you can always go and do something else. All right. So there, definitely. What was it, about a minute? A cup and a quarter of almond flour. So here's a quarter, another quarter. Now we have 3/4. Now we have 4/4. And we have 5/4. Now remember, the almond flour is it's just almond that's been grinded. I want to look at the texture. I want to see, I'd like it to be like creamy, not too liquidy, my mixture here. But the eggs are going to bind it anyway. You see how it is? It's almost like, what do you call it? The apple thingies? Applesauce. There you go. Really? It's almost like a little pudding here. Okay, so now we're going to add our 6 eggs. We're not adding them slowly. We're not doing any of that. It is almond flour. It will be denser, but the pineapple is going to make it very delicious and tasty. It'll be creamy too, even though it's a little dense, but it's going to be creamy as well. I am thinking to add a quarter cup, but here, I want to first mix it really well here. First. Because I put a little extra of the puree because I want it. I want the taste of the pineapple in there. Yeah, I'll put about another quarter here. So we'll make it a cup and a half of almond flour. And I'll tell you, I haven't done this before. It's my first time using the almond flour, because and this what we're doing right now, it's not something you can just interchange with regular flour to make an upside down pineapple cake. But for all of our gluten-free friends that want something tasty and yummy, this is what we're going to have. And we're just going to pour it over our pineapples here in our pan. And we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to bake it at 325 for 40 minutes. And we'll check it too, just to make sure everything is okay. And then we let it rest for an hour before we flip it. There we go. It's going in the oven there. And we'll set it at 40 minutes. And we'll come back. Bye-bye. Okay, it's been an hour. We're in a different location. Let's see how this turned out. There we go. And, oh, I can smell the pineapple. Oh. Got a little piece here. Can you see how I could feel it's really, really moist. And again, this is with almond flour. This is really good, but it's really, really good. For me, I also would love to add whipped cream. I'm getting in trouble. You should see the looks I'm getting from here. They say they're going to cut it.
Good. We want to
Well,
eat.
thank you for they want to eat. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, bye bye.